What is going on, guys? Eric here from Leviathan Gaming, here to bring to you the Killer Fox Show. I'm Killer Fox. Alongside me is Maddie C. Final Fantasy finally happened.
It's here.
I've sank a lot of hours into this. 35 hours to be precise.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
All right.
I've been sinking a lot of time. I've been digging this game, so I have a lot of impressions. It's not just like a couple hours.
I really
impressions.
want you to talk about it mainly because I'm your resident Final Fantasy guy over
And
here.
see, me, I've played, I've dabbled, never really fully beat any of them. 13 was kind of like my really come to throne, and then it just was boring and I stopped.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I feel like you should play this game and then just.
I feel like it's rekindled my love.
You can't compare like this to like Final Fantasy 8 or 7 or
But it
9
makes me want to try again.
I would.
I'm gonna wait for
recommend 7.
I'm waiting for 7 the remake.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like.
I know, but it's gonna be more like this. But anyways, yes, this game came out. I've sank a lot of hours into this. I absolutely adore this game. Stuff like this happens. It just casually happens to where, is he gonna talk?
So Noct,
Yeah.
haven't taken pics of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
And you got choices to say.
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
So now he's gonna take pictures and knock until resting. So basically, I love the way this opens. I love how it just opens you up into the world. Like 5-10 minutes already into the game. It just, there you go. Enjoy. And the fact, it's like a never-ending gobstopper. I got distracted so hard with this game. I did a couple first quests, like main quests, and then about in the third main quest, I stopped because I started doing monster hunting.
Oh
in
yeah.
This game.
Oh yeah.
And it was so intense and so cool, and I'm just like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep leveling. I gotta keep doing this because what this game actually does is normal like missions. Normally, you don't get guild. You don't get guild doing normal missions normally.
Okay.
You get XP. That's about it. Or the occasional potion and whatnot item. The way to get gil is doing monster hunts, doing bounties, or certain quest lines that they pay you for.
Okay.
Which kind of gives it its own grind in itself. It's like, should I keep doing this for money and just stock up on money, which I did a lot, and I spent a lot of and got a lot of weapons. Another thing I love, to get sidetracked, the attention to detail. Let's start with the hair first. Look at the hair.
We're finally at like Final Fantasy hair. Like that's what it should look like. It's insane.
Then, not even that, but a feature in this car. Gas.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's crazy.
Early in the game, you have to worry about that because it became this whole thing, okay? So, during the day, you're usually fine to drive around. At night, demons come out. Well, bigger demons.
Right, it has like a Dragon's Dogma thing to it.
And the fact is, if you're on the road, a super high level
I might have
demon
asked
pops
before,
out
but is Ebony really
that
all
you're
that
not
good?
going to be able to
I
fight.
might have answered before, but yes, it is.
I found this out the hard way. Ignis at least gives you the chance. He goes, "Oh, hey, like if you pick to drive at night, he's not gonna want to drive. He's like, well, we should probably go to a safe stop. It's dangerous on the roads." At first I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna drive. I'm driving. Huge iron demon comes off the road, makes Noctis stop. Couldn't use the regalia because I'm engaged in a battle. And I had to run away. Then I had to tow my car to a rest stop because I couldn't get over there because the demon was just standing by my car.
Oh my gosh.
It was a whole rigmarole, but I played a lot of the side quests. I went through a lot of them. I think I'm already up to like maybe 30 in total. Then I got to the point to where it was more like The Witcher, how The Witcher did to me. Because I'm very OCD. I'm completionist. I want to keep doing the side quests. Then I'm like, you know what? I barely touched the main quest. Let me try the main quest. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the main quest, the storyline in this game is freaking awesome. I love the story. Hooks got into me, and it was very emotional and impactful, and I'm just like, yes, this was really good. I'm almost done as a recording. Probably when we get done recording and I edit, I'm gonna probably go back to finish. I gotta grind. That's actually why we're back in this main hub world, because I need to grind, because this boss I'm facing right now is kicking my butt because it's 5 levels ahead of me.
Ooh. Upsetting.
It was upsetting because
grind.
I actually almost beat it. I was so close. And then I was doing the whole thing where I was running out of potions, and it was a very, very emotional thing, because I'm like, oh man, okay, and then I'm timing potions that will heal the entire party and revive them at the same time. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let Gladio fall. Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna let Prompto fall. I'm like, I have a potion that'll revive everybody and give us full health. So I'm like waiting the last possible second to use it, and the guy's health bar. And because I waited, because I got not cocky, but I got confident that I'm like, okay, once Ignis falls, I'll use it. He went after me and rushed me and like knocked me out completely, and I didn't have time to equip my potion. I was so upset.
Did you get Phoenix Downs?
Yes, you get. You can shop while you're driving.
That's cool.
So you got all the Final Fantasy stuff. You got the Phoenix Downs. You got the elixirs, the high potion, and the regular potions. There's other ones that you just can't buy in this menu, like Mega Phoenix and all that stuff. But yes, so back to the main quest talk. Really great.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
That's all I gotta say. That was by far the best fight I've ever had in a video game.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait.
The best fight and holy crap moment I've ever had in a video game, where I felt powerful. You know how back in the day, when you would play Final Fantasy, well, when I played Final Fantasy, all the cool crap happened in the cutscenes? You lived the cutscene right there, my friend. You lived the cutscene, and you fought Leviathan.
Oh yeah.
I'm
excited.
It was so freaking cool.
Oh,
I'm sitting there like, oh god, oh my god. And I kept saying, oh my god, like every 5 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And it was just like, it was going over and over and over again. And I was just like, that fight was so epic. And then even leading up to the fight, I will say too, because this isn't really a spoiler because it was shown, some stuff that was in other trailers was kind of there.
Okay.
Earlier trailers.
Wow, it's beautiful out here.
Oh yes. Nice little beach.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Thank you. But yes.
The war is won, yet they continue.
And then
to the
also,
soldiers.
in terms of story,
Now that you mention it,
I
it does
recommend,
seem like overkill.
I
Welcome to the
recommend
Mother of Pearl.
watching the movie and the anime before you play this game, because you get more of a complete feeling. And
No
then
end to
especially when it
headaches
comes
this
to,
lot.
yeah, because let's do a hard one. Especially when it
Much
comes to the guys. You get more of a, like,
Take care out there.
a sense of, like, brothership with them when you watch the anime, like, the Brotherhood. Because then you get their backstories and why they're following this guy
You can't beat
that
fresh
there's a lot of crap happening around them. Why are they sticking with them? You find that out in the anime. Why they stay with them. And why they keep going. And then when stuff happens in the game, it's very emotional because you know their backstory and why they stick with Nock. Oh crap, I feel like I may accidentally show something. Okay. I recovered. But
Okay.
you couldn't read that anyway.
Couldn't.
Good.
Didn't see it.
Good, because I was gonna...
Nothing.
Then, spoilers for 1 second. But, yeah, I want to talk about the combat, but I want to show the combat. What now? How many miles did that say? Oh, because it's like right there. Sorry, people. And then I may actually really suck at this because we're playing on a tiny screen, and I'm kind of trying to look on there too, but it's farther away than I'm used to.
You know, we did struggle a bit without you.
Oh, yeah?
Couldn't get the fire going.
So this is your little quick menu, so you can do them on the fly. Then
You could have just cast a spell.
Kinda overkill, don't
Here
you
he
think?
comes.
Hopeless.
We got turquoise.
Next time I'll show you hacks how it's done.
Easy now.
Haha, Chocobos.
Chocobos are freaking awesome in this.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Nice.
I mean, just the detail on the feathers.
Yeah. So cool.
Thanks for the ride.
We'll meet again. Another one to wrap up quick.
It's a good chance to earn some experience points. Is this easy? Sort of. Just trying to level up here, dude. Do it! You rang? Nice work, Gladio. No one missing. Nice guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, okay, no. No, that is right. No, that is right. Oh, nope, I should have. Use it. Goodness.
Everything cool?
No problems here.
Popped up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
I love how you did. I love Prompto. This is actually kind of difficult.
It's very hard.
I really hope something good happens that I want to happen.
Take cover.
Which is why I'm kind of hoping that
Heal up, Narc.
it's pretty bad. Something can happen.
How are we?
Getting by.
Try this.
But yeah, basically the bounties, they make the enemies a lot harder and more health, obviously. But they're so fun to do.
How we holding up?
And usually I'm a little bit better. But I don't know which screen to look at. 'Cause I do kind of see what you're saying, like the input lag is kind of showing on that, but it's like the same speed, but there is an input lag. It's kind of weird. Like I notice it, especially with a fast-paced game like this.
Nothing does, move.
Knocked. Bronco's in trouble.
How's it going?
Could be worse.
Agnes!
I'm just the thing. Even our best still isn't good enough.
Well, with that attitude, it isn't. Gladio, do it!
Going for it!
Uh-huh.
Observations. Worry about yourself.
Got it on its last
Kinda forgot.
legs.
Let's put it out of its misery.
Swift and painful.
Wanna bash some heads in?
Ooh, head bashing.
Oh, the level 4.
Farewell.
This one's just for you.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
So I definitely dig this game. There's some things that I'm not going to talk about, but it's very emotional and impactful. Really cool. I'm loving the story. I'm loving the protagonist, the group of friends, and then I'm even liking the villain. Like just getting me to hate him, and like just wanna go after him. And there's like a couple scenes where like it fuels that emotion, and you feel the same way Nock felt. At least for me, it felt like that. To where I was kind of feeling what Nock felt, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Ugh," and like going after him and shit. It's like it was really cool. It was really cool. Overall, I love exploring this world. Love exploring the world, doing all these random little side quests
Feels nice here.
to level up and get money, which you definitely need in this game. Which is why I've kind of actually, I think I've said this already, but the reason why I'm back in this role is because I need to grind. Because I got so hooked in the story, I wasn't reading what recommended level I should have been. And then it just went from, okay, it was easy, hard, it was easy, okay, moderate. That one was a little bit hard. And then boom. And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, and then the moment in that battle, I knew it was a losing battle.
Welcome to Golden Key.
But I'm like, should I just give up? No, I'm gonna keep going. And then I just kept going and going. I'm like, oh man, I think I may actually get this. And then it was just like, no, yeah, you're not gonna get it, son. You're not gonna get it.
Welcome back.
But I definitely love this game.
Making quite a name for
10
yourself.
years in the making,
Yeah.
and it was worth it. It was by far. It made me love Final Fantasy.
Allow me to take
I
your
love the
order.
idea of Final Fantasy now.
You do know this is a restaurant.
I love the idea, and I want to go back and play some now. I think I may, you know what? I think I may. I may pick up Final Fantasy VII on my Vita.
Play on PS4 as well.
I know. I know. You don't understand Vita Island, man.
Yeah.
When there's a game that you want to play, it's like, maybe I'll just pick it up on the Vita. Persona 4, man. Persona 4. I will beat you again. I'm so close. I'm so close. But yes, I recommend picking this game up. If I were to give it a score, I've been thinking about this all day today before we recorded. 9.5.
Okay.
Up until, let me finish. 9. 5 up until the part that I found super, super annoying. Yeah, there's an annoying part in this game.
All right.
I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
Vaguely. Ish. So spoilers maybe, but not Hauser wise.
Okay.
Okay? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. There comes a point in this game where it becomes, and I hate to sound like this because I love these type of genre of games, becomes a stealth game. Becomes a forced stealth game. Nock somehow loses his powers.
Oh.
And all you have is what you saw when I did the little thing. And you saw how long it took to do that.
Yeah.
So that's not really a fighting move.
Right.
So it becomes a point where you're hiding like from enemies. And you're sneaking around this base. And it's super long and it's not really fun. I was kind of like it was this build up, okay? Again, I was coming off it was a while after, but I was coming off a high of the Leviathan fight. And I'm like, man, this is good. The story is going great. The story is going great. Another cool thing happened. Another cool thing happened. Another cool thing happened. Holy crap, something crazy happened. Something crazy. What's happening? Why am I doing this? This isn't fun. This is my mind right now as I was playing it. Okay, can this be over? Why is this still happening? This isn't really cool. Like, I'm like, it's a cool idea, but the mechanics aren't there to make it fun, because it makes you into the stealth game where there's one option to hide into things. There's not really, you can go into cover, but not really. And then when an enemy spots you, it's almost near impossible to lose him, because he's like just literally right up on you. And then if you go into a hiding spot, he's like, oh, I know where you are. Right? He doesn't say that, but he just like, he passes and he's like, and pulls you out. And then you're running all over again. It's just like, okay, I'm running. I'm trying to lose him. And I'm like, okay. And then it resorted to the point to where I was wasting a lot of potions and items because I was getting hurt trying to kill him with that ring that you saw that you weren't really supposed to do. But I was doing it anyway because I was literally just stuck.
That's
And it made me sad because I was in a chat with a friend because he was listening to all my highs with this game. And then it got to the point where I'm like, why is this still happening? This is so boring. Why can't this end? But then it finally ended. And then it picked back up. But it was a good almost hour and a half, 2 hours.
oh no.
Yes.
That's not what I want to hear.
And I hated saying that. I hate saying that. Because this whole game has been nothing but greatness. Then that part.
Hopefully that's it.
I feel like that's it because I feel, without giving spoilers, I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'm getting close to being done, and I feel like they can't do that again.
Okay.
So I want to hope that that's the only section where that's my only complaint. And because that's my only complaint with this game, I will still give it a 9.5. Actually, no. That's why I'm giving it a 9.5, honestly. Because if that wasn't there, I would have gave this game a 10.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Let
I would
it
have
be-
gave this game a 10 if that part wasn't in there. It
Let it-
knocked 5 points, or
Yeah.
0.5 points, because that
0.5.
was really annoying for 2 hours.
Well, I can't wait till that. But let it be known that as of recording this, I have not played it yet, so I'm just sitting here like salivating as he's talking about it. I have it installed and ready to go, and no time to play it. Now I
Talking
do.
about that part just infuriated me, if you can't tell.
Can't wait.
It was just so heartbreaking, Matt. It was so heartbreaking because I was just digging the entire game up until that point, and I'm like, no. Can't this be over? And then it got to the point to where I was killing things that it didn't want me to kill and kept spawning them.
Oh man.
So, yes, that has been our review discussion for now. Until Matt probably plays it more, he'll probably want to talk about it too. And then maybe we can show the Leviathan. Maybe Matt will
I'm
Matt
gonna
will stream
record.
the Leviathan.
I'm
As
gonna
soon as you hear talk about as soon as you hear talk about Leviathan, record that segment.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, speaking of that, I kind of wanted to mention I created a new Twitch. I'm like Maddie C Leviathan or something like that now.
Okay.
So I might, I'll do like something on YouTube, mention that, then maybe Twitch stream, because I kind of like I don't want to like overload our page with like
That's fine.
5 or 6 videos.
Because I've
like,
been trying
an hour
to.
long.
Well, I've been trying to like when you do that, I try to filter it into the Leviathan plays playlist.
Okay.
So that's okay if you do that.
Yeah. So.
Because I've done that with the opening. Actually, yeah, I did that with the opening of Final Fantasy. If you saw that,
Yes.
which got a good chunk of views.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for that.
Thanks.
That has been it for the Killer Fox Show. I hope you guys enjoyed our talk for Final Fantasy. It was
Bye. I'm
really
gonna go
good.
play it now.
He's gonna go play it now, soon.
Sometime tonight.
Make sure to subscribe below. Throw us a
Subscribe
comment.
for cool stuff like
Some
this.
cool stuff like this. If you guys have any
And as of recording this, The Last Guardian comes out in 2 days.
and we will talk about that
We're gonna talk about that
next week.
next week.
You may see some gameplay of me playing it. Who knows? If I feel like it. Peace.